Hi guys, welcome to Cheryl's Home Cooking.
Welcome to Cheryl's Home Cooking, and today what I'm going to show you is my homemade banana cookies. So let's get started. The ingredients that you'll need for these banana cookies is 1.5 cups of flour, half cup of sugar, 1 egg that I have on room temperature, 3 bananas, 4 tablespoons of butter at room temperature, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/3 cup of diced or chopped walnuts, and 1/4 cup of the mini morsels, and extra sugar to coat the cookies in, along with your baking sheet, parchment paper. I have my oven on 350 and bake. So preheat your oven to 350. I have my mixer. So in my bowl, I'll mash these 3 bananas. That's 1, second one, and the third. So I'll take these bananas, just mash them down with a fork. These banana cookies are so good. So now that my bananas are all mashed, I'll add in the rest of the ingredients. I'll add in my egg. I'll add in my 1/2 cup of sugar. I'll blend this all together. Now that this is well blended, I'll scrape down my sides and add in the rest of the ingredients. I'll add in the 4 tablespoons of butter. And that's at room temperature. I'll take my 1/4 teaspoon of salt, add it into the flour. My 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Add that in. Now I'll slowly add the flour mixture in. And mix this together. I'll scrape down my sides. Once this is well blended, then I'll fold in the mini morsels and the walnuts. They're optional, you don't have to put them in. That looks good. Scrape the sides again and the bottom. Make sure it's mixed good. Because my bananas were so large, I added in another 1.5 cups of flour. So now I'll fold in the walnuts, and it's 1/3 cup. Along with 1/4 cup of the mini morsels. I line my baking sheet with parchment paper. I have about 12 teaspoons of sugar that I placed off to the side. I have some cookie rings. It's about a 3.5 inch ring. I'll just place the cookies inside the ring. Depending upon the size of your bananas, you'll need to add in more flours. Your dough will be a little sticky. So on my baking sheet, I have parchment paper and I have my cookie rings. Once I scoop out the cookie dough into tablespoons, I'll roll it into the sugar and then I'll place it in my ring. And you'll bake these on 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. You want to make sure it's a little golden brown. So I have my 2 tablespoons. If you need more sugar to roll it in, just add more sugar. I purchased these cookie rings on Amazon. So what I'm doing is just filling up my tablespoon, dropping it in the sugar, placing it in the ring. So as I'm dipping the cookie in the sugar, I'm filling up my cookie rings. It takes about 2 tablespoons to fill the rings. So once it's in the ring, I'm just flattening it out so you can see what they look like. So this is 8 cookies on here. Now I'll go put this in my 350-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. So into the oven it goes. I'll check on my cookies, see how they're doing. Ooh, they're gonna look really good. It's been 25 minutes, so now I'm gonna take my cookies out of the oven. I left my cookies in there for 25 minutes because I used the cookie rings. And this is what they look like. I'll let them cool before I remove them from the cookie rings. The walnut and morsels are optional. You don't have to add them. My other cookies are ready to come out of the oven. So I'll turn my oven off. Using the cookie rings, they really rose. I wanted to make the cookies uniform. So now I'll take this first cookie sheet because it's cooled down. I have my wire rack. Came right out of the cookie ring. You see the bottom, a nice golden brown. So now I'll take one. I'll cut it in half to show you the inside. See how nice the inside looks? And like I said, the Walnuts and mini morsels are optional. I like them in these cookies. So now I'll give it a try. They're nice and soft. These are really good. For my icing for my banana cookies, I have 8 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature. I'll place 1 stick of butter at room temperature. I'll blend that all together till it's nice and creamy. Then I'll add in 4 cups of the powdered sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And you want to mix this until that's nice and creamy. And I'll place this cream cheese frosting on top of my banana cookies. So I have the cream cheese in my bowl. Now I'll add in my 1 stick of butter. Now blend this till it's nice and creamy. That looks good. I'll scrape down my sides. Now I'll add in my powdered sugar gradually, and then add the 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'll eyeball the vanilla extract. Scrape your sides. See how nice and creamy this is? That looks good. I'll turn my mixer off. I'll give it a try. Good. This cream cheese frosting is good. This cream cheese frosting also goes good on banana cake as well. So now I'll frost my cookies. You don't have to frost the cookies. It's optional. You don't have to frost the top of your cookies. I just wanted to frost them. You'll place these in your refrigerator because it has the cream cheese and the butter. I'm putting it on thick. And this is optional. You don't have to frost these cookies. I like them plain, but they're also good with this frosting. Well, thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Cheryl's Home Cooking and watching me make these homemade banana cookies. They're good plain or with this cream cheese frosting. Either way, they're excellent. I'll see you guys next video. Bye-bye.